Hi, I'm Pastor Calvin Johnson. I'm the South Campus pastor here at Emmanuel in Colorado Springs. And I'm grateful today to be able to talk about Dr. Molina and how I met him and gotten to know this wonderful, mighty, powerful, unusual, unique man of God. And I know I've said a lot, but I want to talk about why that's so important. I had the opportunity to first hear Dr. Molina at the Stand Courageous conference up in Woodland Park here in Colorado. At Andrew Womack Ministries was hosting that conference, took some men with me, and we got a chance to hear speakers and that. So it was after lunch when notice men start to kind of fall off, and sometimes we get that after you're full and that kind of thing. But this man got up and began to talk about what is a man, and begin to reference this very book here that has impacted my life and the men that are around me. And as he began to talk about the difference between a man and a male, when he started talking about masculinity and what that really meant and what does it mean to really be a godly man, a man that's aspiring to be like Jesus Christ, this began to really hit at the core, and not just from a religious bunch of scriptures, but really the core essence of what it means and what it means to be lived out here in the earth. And so this man has impacted my life in such a way. And so to further the story, the men that I'd taken, 10 men with me, they were from 80 on down to 26. And they began to just kind of nudge me and say, we got to get this guy here. Man, he's speaking so much truth. And so I didn't know Dr. Molina, but there was a mutual friend of ours, Randy Wilson. And so I called up Randy Wilson and said, hey, we want to get a hold of Dr. Molina, have him come out. And Randy said, yes, I'll make a call. And he made a call, set up a time for Dr. Molina to come here. We had a men's breakfast, had men come. He talked about being a man. What does it mean to really be a man? Challenged us. And man, he's just transformed our lives. And then today, after our service, him being at our service, he was at our service and spoke such a word about men, about the church, about the role of men and women in the church and what's necessary and relevant. He has just impacted my life in such a way, and I would recommend that any pastor, any leader, any man, any person, family that's interested in growing beyond the status quo and being relevant to the times that we're in, that you would try to contact his ministry and get this man, not just to come to your church, but to get a group of churches together and pastors and men that would come together and let this man and his team really pour into you. And the reason why I say his team, because to have these type of men that follow him around, that travel with him, that made an impression upon me as a minority male that had never seen a group of men following a leader, a spiritual pastor like these men were, except for in the Nation of Islam. So to watch this happening here and watching men that would follow their pastor, he's letting them into his life and letting him see not just what he does on the platform, but how he lives. Look at his family. He watches the things that they do. They're able to see how he disciplines his own children, how he does life, what he does, the integrity that this man has, and how consistent he is in not only preaching one thing and talking faith, but really living it. And so I'm sharing with you today, I recommend him A+, 5-star. If you're looking for the best, Dr. Molina is that guy. And so I'm grateful to just be one of many that he has impacted. My life is not the same by just having this weekend with him and the time spent with him. My life's changed and impacted, and I know that my quest to be a better man, the results will follow as I apply the teachings and materials and the impartation that he's put in my life. So I want to encourage you, bring Dr. Molina. He's a wonderful man of God. You won't be sorry. Now, here's the thing, though. He will disrupt the status quo. But I'm telling you, if you're willing to forego the status quo for what is the truth and the reality of really becoming men of God and growing the real church of Jesus Christ, I'm telling you, your life will be changed forever. God bless you.